Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Okay, so I want to get into a lesson starting off in Revelation, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse. So Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson to the elect. So I'll go ahead and get straight into it. This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. The second woe is past. And the second woe is speaking about World War II. Okay, the World War II has already passed. Okay, continuing on. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, and it says, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay, the third woe is speaking about World War III. Okay, that's the third woe, and we understand that America, which is Babylon the Great, will be destroyed during World War III, the third woe. Okay, we know that it will be 200 million warheads that will hit America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe, as well as the concentrated fire that will come from the chariots. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get what else I had. Let me get this in Isaiah, the 9th chapter, and I'll start the 5th verse. This is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. That's right. And we understand with ancient world battles, it was a lot of swords being used, shields being used, men screaming, ligaments being cut off, blood going all over the place. Okay, this is what was going on with ancient world battles. Okay, so I read this from the top again. This is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. That's right. It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, so how is it that this next world war, World War III, the third woe, will be with burning and fuel of fire? Because we understand that it will be missiles that will be used during this next world war, World War III, the third woe. Okay, that's how it's going to be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, we know that it's going to be ICBMs that's going to be used during this next world war. Okay, we know, like I just mentioned, it's going to be 200 million warheads that's going to hit America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe, to completely destroy this place. Okay, as well as the concentrated fire that will come from the chariots. Okay, so that's how this next world war, World War III, the third woe, will be fought. Okay, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. All right, I'll go to Isaiah, Salakia, Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. Okay, and I'll start at the 9th verse. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations. Okay, and the assembly of great nations is speaking about the former USSR. Okay, continuing on. From the North Country. That's right, it says from the North Country. And the North Country is speaking about Russia. Okay, so we understand that they're going to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, continuing on. And they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. And those arrows are speaking about the missiles. Okay, continuing on. None shall return in vain. That's right. It says none shall return in vain. Okay, so we understand that they're going to completely empty their arsenal. Okay, and we know that the spirit of the Lord will be on those missiles. Okay, we understand that those missiles won't miss their target. Okay, once they're shot off, they're not going to turn around. Okay, we understand that they're going to hit their target, being America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, they're going to come over here to destroy this place, man. Okay, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. Let me go to Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Okay, Salakia, let me go down to the 14th verse in Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. Then I'll go there. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow. That's right. So all these nations that have nuclear capabilities, okay, they're going to take their positions to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, so I read this from the top again. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. That's right. It says shoot at her. What they're going to shoot? They're going to shoot those missiles at America, which is Babylon the Great, okay, to destroy this place. Okay, continuing on. Spare no arrows. That's right. It says spare no arrows. Okay, so we understand that they're not going to hold anything back. Okay, they're going to empty the clip, so to speak, man. Okay, continuing on. For she has sinned against the Lord. That's right. And when you look at America, which is Babylon the Great, okay, this place is exceedingly wicked. Okay, the scripture goes into it in Revelation, the 18th chapter, about for her sins have reached unto heaven. Okay, and we understand, man, that this place is completely wicked. Okay, we understand this place is completely polluted under the rulership, under the vibration of Esau Edom. Okay, you see that the wicked philosophies of Esau Edom has been spread throughout the earth, man. Okay, homosexuality, okay, bestiality, transgenderism, feminism, okay, all these things is contrary to the ways of the Lord, is being pushed and promoted from America, which is Babylon the Great, under the rulership of Esau Edom. Okay, so we understand that this place has to be destroyed and Esau Edom has to be removed from power. Okay, and this damn devil will be removed from rulership very soon, man. Okay, and it's not anything that these damn devils can do about it to extend their time and rulership, man. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that in Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. Okay, and that destroying wind is speaking about the nuclear destruction that will come to America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, continuing on. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners. Okay, and the fanners is speaking about the other nations. Okay, they're going to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, continuing on. That shall fan her. So how is it that they're going to fan America, which is Babylon the Great? By sending missiles over here. Okay, that's how they're going to fan this place, man. Okay, continuing on. And shall empty her land. That's right. It says, and shall empty her land. Okay, so these buildings, these roads, these cars, okay, even you wicked people that's going to be left down here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, when those missiles are shot off, okay, we understand that you're going to get destroyed with this place, man. Okay, so we know this place will be laid completely desolate, man. Okay, we know this land will be empty. Okay, continuing on. For in the day of trouble, they shall be against her round about. That's right. So we understand that these different nations will collectively come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe, to destroy this place. Okay, we understand that they're going to send missiles over here, man. Okay, but we know before America, which is Babylon the Great, is destroyed, the CHIP, which is the MOTB, has to be made mandatory, and it will be made mandatory. You won't be able to buy or sell without taking that CHIP. Okay, but if you take it, you will be destroyed. And we're constantly warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites, to not take the CHIP, which is the MOTB. If you take it, you will be destroyed. Okay, but we know that the elect will be delivered, man. Okay, the elect will be beamed up into the chariot, and they'll be able to see the nuclear destruction that will come to America, which is Babylon the Great, from the chariot. Okay, so with that said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the elect, and I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.